Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to the GM. I'm your guy, Boulanger, and I'm back to deal with the Patrick Queen issue. Of course, we all have heard that Patrick Queen has scrubbed his social media of Ravens imagery. Okay, and so here we are again, right? As a Ravens fan, man, it is definitely hard to really kind of settle in to our fandom because we are pulled to the left or pulled to the right. It's rarely ever where we can just go straight down the middle and know what the Ravens are doing and why they're doing it. It has really become frustrating, honestly, to be a Ravens fan, right? And I'll tell you what I mean. Why don't the Baltimore Ravens ever just stick to a plan? Stick to an approach. Yeah, I know Patrick Queen um has had some struggles. Yeah, I know that he has some on games and off games, but this has been Patrick Queen's best year in his career, which is just his third year, right? And so what did we learn about Patrick Queen this year? We learned that he can play downhill. We learned that he could rush the passer. We learned that he can play better pass coverage. We certainly already knew that he could run sideline to sideline. And and we also learned that when you put a quality piece beside him, he even elevates his game. Okay. And why don't Baltimore just accept that, hey, we could form and keep and fold the best inside linebacker combo in the entire NFL. This could be the best inside linebacker combo since Luke Kuechly and Davis down in Carolina. This could be the best linebacker combo since uh, Bobby Wagner and I can remember the other guy out in Seattle, or even all the way back at Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman. This is what um, Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen could be. And I know it's always about money, but Patrick Queen has 2 years left on his deal. Just pick the fifth-year option up, Baltimore. Guys, I've already shown you um, that there is some money available. Why wouldn't you invest in Patrick Queen? Why wouldn't you sign him, keep him in fold with Roquan so that you can have a dominant inside linebacker tandem? By the time Patrick Queen is off his rookie deal and fifth-year option, he will only be about 26 years old, which makes him still super young. Yeah, he's going to cost about 15, 16, 17 million dollars. But you know what? In the year 2025, the Baltimore Ravens have over 146 million dollars available. And I showed you that they released Ronnie Stanley, and at that time he'll be 31, 32 years old. Ronnie Stanley, that is. That's another $20 million, right? What you see, if you're gonna build around, so see, it doesn't seem like Baltimore knows what they're gonna build around. It doesn't seem like that, right? So if let's build around Roquan. Well, why would you take away his running mate? You see what I'm saying? The plan has to be to build around Roquan. You know why? Because they made him the highest paid linebacker in the league. So he's the middle of the defense. He's the captain of the defense at this point. Yeah, you got a young Cal Hamilton behind him in secondary for sure. You got some young studs up front. All of those guys are going to become big time to get paid as well. But some of those older guys, their contracts are going to be coming off the books. Calais Campbell, Michael Pierce, uh, guys like that. So there's going to be more money being made. I don't understand why Baltimore continues to do this, why they can have something good in place and they can continue to improve around it, and then they let it go. Especially guys, especially if the pass rush isn't up to par, which it has not been. Why wouldn't you keep this tandem in place? And so I know that there's some speculation that Patrick Queen, he has a lot of value right now coming off his best year in the league, and he's going to be the most valuable right now, so they can trade him for some pieces. But trade him for what? For some picks? There is no draft pick that's a guarantee. I mean, we have to be get it's frustrating, you see, because we have to be honest about Baltimore. Baltimore has not hit on a rock solid pick until maybe this year with Tyler Linderbaum and Kyle Hamilton. I mean, hence, we're talking about Patrick Queen, who was a first round pick from 3 years ago, that if they trade him, they're saying he wasn't a hit. Marquise Brown, a pick before Patrick Queen. They traded him, which means he wasn't a hit. So we keep going over and over and over this same old process. You got Odafe, who they're going to be unsure about coming into his third year. But Patrick Queen has shown enough in this past season to say, you know what? Let's lock him up for 4 years. Let's let him and Roquan run together and form this nice tandem. I don't know why Baltimore can't have nice things. And they always want to, well, let's trade. Let's get some picks. Let's get some picks. Let's get some picks. And here's the history. Here's the history of Baltimore playing with money. It seems like they always put their money in the wrong place. Let me give you an example. So after T Suggs was gone, Zadarius Smith was on the scene. Zadarius Smith showed pass rushing ability, showed the ability to get to the quarterback, showed the ability to finish when he got to the quarterback. They played with this Zadarius Smith's money. What did he do? He left, went to Green Bay, and had Pro Bowl seasons. Okay. After Zadarius Smith came Matt Judon. They wanted Matt Judon to be the guy, 5th-round pick. He played well. He played well. They couldn't come to a contract agreement. They franchise tagged him. After the franchise tag, they let him go. And what has he done since he got to New England? Nothing more than be their best pass rusher. You see, they're always playing with the money, but then they always put the money in the wrong place. Okay, you put $90 million or $100 million into Ronnie Stanley. He's been hurt. He was hurt shortly after he got paid. That money didn't pay off. But Matt Judon, up until that point, hadn't missed many games, if any. You follow what I'm saying? You pay Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Peters, which is fine. But we all know that if you don't have a good pass rush, your secondary can be exposed no matter what the name on the back of the jersey is. And we've seen that from time to time. I'm not understanding why Baltimore seems like they don't have a plan to go into the future. You could lock up Roquan and Patrick Queen together and tie them together along with a nice safety tandem right behind them with Williams and Hamilton together. And you can have them grow over the next several years as a unit. Now, of course, I didn't include Marlon Humphreys because, by the time his contract's up, he'll be a little longer than 2 for a cornerback. But these guys will certainly be young, and you can play deep into your 30s as a safety. And then, like I said, there is money. There is plenty of money available because all you got to do is structure the contract right. I'm not understanding what they're doing going forward. I don't see a plan. I don't see a vision. So if you guys see something, man, please help me out. Help me understand because I'm super frustrated because, if they get some picks, okay, so then what? Well, what you gonna do with the picks? What you gonna do with the picks? Oh, let's bring a rookie and put him beside Roquan. Roquan is a stud, a flat out monster on defense. But how much is a drop off gonna be beside him if you put a rookie there? Let's be honest. Baltimore has so many holes, offensively and defensively. Yeah, they may need picks, but you don't give away a potential cornerstone piece for a few. What are they going to get? A second and a third rounder? A third and a fourth rounder for Patrick Queen? There's going to be nobody they drafted that measures up to what he's done. Man, I'm so frustrated with the Baltimore Ravens. So listen, guys, let me know whatever you want me to know. If you like this kind of content, man, I keep bringing it to you. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, share it with a friend. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm your guy, Boulanger. This is the GM, and I'm out.